Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best desktop computers. Starting at number 5. ASUS ExpertCenter. Looking for the best desktop computers under $700? The ExpertCenter Tower from ASUS proves that you don't have to spend a ton of cash to get a great pre-built PC. This model features both a 1TB HDD and 256GB SSD for plenty of storage, for everyday files, working from home or even remote learning. It comes with 16GB of RAM, which provides plenty of power. It's built with a 1st generation Intel Core i5 CPU for plenty of power for everyday work. Plenty of ports for all the accessories you may need to get through a workday, and a small, but sturdy package that makes it great for any workspace, big or small. 10th Gen Intel Core i5-104006 core processor, 12M cache, up to 2 SSD and 8GB 2666 MHz DDR4 RAM. Expandable up to 64GB. TPM2. 0 security. Small form factor, weighs 11 pounds. Coming at number 4. Dell newest XPS. The Dell XPS line of desktop computers has been one of the best since it first arrived, and it seems that with its latest generation of PCs, it just keeps getting better. While you can configure the newest XPS to your liking, we love the value that comes with a build featuring a 12th generation Intel Core i3 CPU and 8GB of RAM, which will get you through all of your daily computing needs short of gaming or intensive video editing. Plus, the updated design of the striking XPS logo and silver accented grille makes for a standout unit. What makes this the best option for college students? This is a no-frills desktop that can handle everything college students might need. And we trust Dell computers to last for at least 4 years. Newest desktop processor 11th Gen Intel Core i7-11700 processor, 8 cores. 16 threads, 16 MB cache, 50 GHz base clock speed up to 90 GHz max boost clock speed. And GeForce GTX 1660Ti with 6GB GDDR6 dedicated graphics memory for intensive gaming and content creation with leading-edge technology and no limitations. At number 3. Apple Mac Mini. For those who don't want an all-in-one, but still want the additional horsepower that often comes with larger desktop towers, look no further than the M1 Mac Mini. While Apple hasn't refreshed the Mac Mini since its debut in 2020, it still is well worth considering, as it comes equipped with the same world-beating components as the game-changing M1 MacBook Air. That means this Mac Mini can handle just about any typical task without breaking a sweat, browsing the web, playing back 4K video, running apps for work, while also being powerful enough to take on things like gaming and video editing. It's also versatile enough to plug into your TV and function as a media hub if that's your thing. Thanks to that M1 chip, this mini computer can actually outperform most desktops and laptops that cost 2 or 3 times as much. We don't know how much longer this desktop is going to be available, and we're hoping to see an updated version of the Mac Mini sometime later this year. Until then, hey, race the bottom line. Number 2 of my list. Apple iMac. Before the M1 iMac was unveiled in April 2021, Apple hadn't updated the overall aesthetic of the iMac line since 2007. And these computers have had the same exact design since 2012. And while it didn't necessarily need a visual refresh, we're not complaining because the new iMac is not only sleeker and more compact, but it's also fun. Available in 7 colors, the M1 iMac design calls back to the original, more colorful iMacs from the 90s, which came in the same range of colors, minus silver. But don't let the cute look fool you, this computer is built for serious work. 5K display, Dolby Atmos speakers, a redesigned webcam and improved microphones. And you have a computer that can just about do it all. That includes Zoom calls, streaming 4K HDR movies, editing 4K video, and even playing recent games in 1080p at 60 frames per second. If you're still all in on the Mac ecosystem, the iMac is the way to go. And number 1. Dell XPS 8940 Special. The Dell XPS Desktop Special Edition is one of the best desktop towers you can get your hands on. It has tons of configuration options like an 11th generation Intel i7 that can be overclocked, dual storage drives, both an NVMe SSD and HDD, up to 2 TB each, and up to 128 GB of RAM. It also has 10 USB ports, including a USB Type-C input, so you can connect everything from mice and keyboards to flash drives and external hard drives. Best of all, it's also one of the few ways you are guaranteed to get your hands on a new NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 or 3070 video card, which are still tough to find over a year and a half after their release, making this a sleeper choice for gamers and creative professionals. 2 SSD plus 1 TB SATA HDD for fast boost up, ample storage space and speedy data transfer. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.